With data breaches common, keep on top of your credit report. It seems like not a day goes by where you don't hear about another credit card breach at a store or at a financial institution, putting consumers' sensitive personal information at risk. Even the Federal Office of Personnel Management was affected in June 2015 by a cyber breach which government investigators believe compromised the personal information of approximately 21 million people. These data breaches underscore the need to monitor and review your credit and debit card purchases as well as your credit history on a continual basis. The good news is that you are entitled by law to one free copy of your credit report from each of the 3 credit bureaus each year. To request your report, you can go to www.annualcreditreport.com and either digitally view your credit report or, as I recommend, request a hard copy be mailed to you. Rather than requesting a copy of all 3 credit bureaus at once, you should request one from each of the 3 every 4 months. By doing it this way, you are able to monitor your credit over the entire year rather than only at one snapshot in time. Once you receive your credit report in the mail, you should start by reviewing the information for any unusual items. Look over the report for any credit cards or debt that may not belong to you. The information in the reports go back quite a few years, so be careful when identifying credit that initially does not appear to be yours. The average consumer over their lifetime is likely to have opened multiple accounts, including ones that may have been opened just to get that 10% discount for opening an account with us today card, and never used again. After reviewing unusual items, you should look at the information reported on your existing cards and make sure it is accurate. Red flags could include late or missed payments, or increases to credit lines. Finally, look at the section on the report that lists the inquiries that have been made about your credit recently. Many of these inquiries are common and should not be a cause for concern. However, some may not be so innocent. An inquiry by a retailer who you do not have a card with, or a financing company you have no relationship with, may indicate that someone has access to your personal information and may be trying to steal your credit or identity. If you find any mistakes to your credit, report them to the credit reporting agencies immediately. Anything that looks like theft of your identity or credit should be reported to the credit bureaus, and you should request that a fraud alert be placed on your credit report. The fraud alert requires creditors to make additional inquiries about who you are before issuing you credit. The fraud alert is good for 90 days and can be extended for another 90 days. You should also call the company that issued the credit and immediately cancel it. Continue to monitor your accounts as well as your credit after a breach occurs to make sure that no new breaches pop up. The sad fact is that all of us have either already experienced a breach of credit or identity theft, or know someone who has. It is the price we pay as a society for being technologically advantaged. Where banking used to have to be conducted at a branch, it now can be done through our smartphones. This convenience is not only good for us, but also, unfortunately, benefits thieves. Monitoring your credit using hard-to-decipher passwords, consolidating bank accounts, and closing credit cards that you no longer use remove some of the convenience we are all used to. However, it is a small price to pay compared to the cost of trying to repair your credit. Howard Hook is a certified financial planner and CPA with the wealth management firm of in Princeton. Enjoy the content provided through this article and www.edailynews.com should be used for informational purposes only and is not intended to be a substitute for professional advice. Always seek the advice of the relevant professional with any questions about any financial decision you are seeking to make.